Giving a string return true if the first instance of x is of x and the string is immediately followed by another x. This is warmup-2 doubleX. So, alright. So if there's two x's in a row, we return true. Only on the first instance though. Right, yep. So say right here we had in the second instance this x was followed by another x, we return false. Okay. See how we're gonna do this. Well, okay. If the string length is less than 2, there's no way we can have two x's, so we just return false right off the back. Otherwise, we're gonna run a for loop. I think here you can use index of to find the first index of the string and just check. Actually, you should do that. Alright. What does index return? You know what? Let's just do this. It's better to see the whole concept anyway. Okay. So we're gonna run this for loop to the end of the string minus 1. So we're gonna have one less iteration in this for loop. Rather, if we ran the for loop from 0 to the very end. Okay. Why? Because we're gonna be checking if str that char at I is equal to x and if str that char at I oh wait no, I'm doing this wrong, right? I plus 1 I plus 1 is equal to x. Okay, so if this condition hits, we're going to return true. That means there is an instance where there's an index of x that is equal to the character x in the string, right? And if there is one, we're going to check to see if the following index is also an x. And if so, we're going to return true. Now, we also need to check. So this condition is only going to hit hold on, let me write this out and I'll explain it. So this condition will only hit if this condition doesn't hit first. So remember that we're looking for the first index of x to be immediately followed by another x. So here what this if condition is saying is, say we're going through the loop, right? We're at index 0 hypothetically, right? And we find an x. Okay, that's fine. And then we're gonna check to see if index 1, right? If index I is 0 and it is equal to x, and then if I plus 1, which is 1, because 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, is not equal to x, we're just going to return false. So what this will do is, this will find, this just checks to see if there's a case where an index at I is equal to x. If so, then it checks to see if the next index is also equal to x. If it is not, then the condition returns false. Now, say hypothetically, right, that there isn't, say I is equal to 0, and we do find an x at the 0 index. So then we check to see if the next index also has an x, and if it does, we return true. This condition only hits if this condition does not hit. Okay? Outside of here, we're just gonna return false. I have to return something or else this won't compile. Don't believe me? Check it out. See? We're missing a return statement, so we need this. Okay, perfect. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section and or shoot me an email.